Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to go ahead and share with you all of the polishes that I wore in June. So I have a lot of polishes here. Not necessarily that I wore a lot of manicures, but that I did so many combos this month that there's a ton of polishes. So this whole basket was full of polishes. So this month and the last couple months, I have really been into combos. The last few years, I've been just so into indies, flaky toppers, shimmer polishes, that a lot of my creams just haven't been getting, a lot of love in the last couple years. And so lately I've really been into layering, using my creams so I can get a lot of use out of my creams, and then putting what's supposed to be an opaque, or what's meant to be worn as an opaque, basically indie polish on top. And so I've been doing a lot of combos, and I really love the results that I've been getting, because not only am I getting more use out of my creams, but it makes the polish, because a lot of the polishes I've been doing are like flaky polishes, or lots of shimmers and sparkles. It really just makes them pop, and they're just so much more vibrant when you wear a base underneath. So I see myself using or doing combos probably for the foreseeable future. So that's what's in store. So let's go ahead and start. The first combo that I wore was Ziv by Zoya, and this is a really nice foiled gold. And then I have Lacy, but it was a Franken, so this was my Franken Lacy. The original Lacy was, this pale green, and it had like faint gold shimmer. Lady again. Yes, lady. I always thought it was pretty in the bottle, but I never liked it on my nails. It never worked out for me. So I was going to declutter this, and then I Frankened it. I added a ton of gold shimmer. I think the base might have darkened up just a tiny bit, and so I thought I would like that more. And then the more I was looking at this in my untried store, I didn't want to wear it. And then so I was going to declutter, and I was playing with my nail wheels, doing combos and stuff. And I put this down, and then I did a sheer coat of this on top, and I thought that was actually really pretty. This was sheer enough that the gold, poked through, and it was kind of pretty. But then when I wore it on my nails, this was a lot more opaque on my nails than it showed up on the nail wheel. So it actually ended up, this was just opaque. You couldn't even really see the gold, and I really did not like this manicure at all. So I'm actually decluttering this. I've already filmed my declutter, and I forgot to mention this because it was in my June basket, but I think I showed a picture at the end. So I am going to be decluttering this. I didn't love it. Okay, the next one I wanted to wear because I was contemplating decluttering this one. This one I wore on my toes. This is Saint by Zoya, and in the bottle it's very beautiful. It's like a pale purple, not periwinkle. It's a lot darker than periwinkle, but it's kind of in that purpley blue family. Then it has that really pretty pink flash, but that pink flash isn't all that apparent on the nails. And I don't know, I love the concept of this polish. Looking at it, I should really like it, but I've just never really liked it. I've never loved it. So I wore it on my toes, and it fell flat. I really didn't like it. So this is another one that I'm decluttering. I've got to mention in my video because it was in my, June polishes. But I am decluttering this one. I didn't love it. And then I wore on my nails Open Water, and this is from Polish Pickup from Rogue Lacquer. This is so beautiful, you guys. This looked so good on the nails. It's just a basic pale aqua cream, but it has those little teeny tiny red flakies, you guys. I mean, so many polishes now have flakies in them, but I've never seen a combination like this. I mean, you would think it's pretty basic, but I've honestly never seen anything like this, and it's so pretty. It's so unique. It's so beautiful. Those little red flakies, they're very dainty. They're very tiny, but they just popped up, and this was really, really nice. I really enjoyed this manicure. And then on my toenails, I wore Popped by Sinful Colors. Really pretty, bright pink. Maybe neon, not quite neon, but more like just a bright, oh lady. And then it has really pretty sparkle. So this one I really liked as well. Oh, lady's about to knock my camera over. Okay, and then I wore a duo. So I used to do, when I was wearing combinations, when I was trying to get use out of, my indies and like older polishes I love, I would just do accent nails, or I would do like 2 accent nails, Honestly, I don't love accent nails as much as I love just like layering. But this was one that I did an accent nail. This was limited edition 206 by Emily Damali. A really pretty pale purple, and it's got all that pretty shift. And then I wore Koki Intergalactic as an accent nail. Now in the bottle, this is very sparkly, it's very pretty, it's very purple. On the nails, this was very pink, which is strange because when I swatched this last year, when I first got this, I did my swatch pictures, and it looked a lot more purple in my swatch pictures. But on the nails, this was very pink, and I did not like these two together. I wasn't sure if I liked it. I knew I definitely didn't love it, but I wasn't sure if I liked it or not. I think I did these right before I was heading to work, and the whole shift at work, I was just looking at them and I was like, no, I don't like my nails. So I liked this one, and surprisingly, I didn't love this as much as I thought I would love, because look in the bottle, it's beautiful. I liked it. I definitely enjoyed this polish, but I didn't love it as much as I thought I would. But I'm wondering if it's just I was thrown off so much by this. I want to wear this again on its own. Obviously, it's not going to be for probably a long time, but I do want to try to wear this on its own. See if maybe, I don't know, this on its own would be better, but I didn't enjoy this combination. And this one was a combination that I loved. I really, really loved this. So I wore China Glaze Boho Blues. It's one of my most worn China Glazes. Love this polish. It's like a periwinkle, but it's different. It's so beautiful. It's so unique. I don't have any polish like this. Like I said, it is kind of like a periwinkle. So you think, oh, periwinkle, they're a dime a dozen. But there's just something really unique about this polish. I really love this one. I wear this all the time. And then on top, I wore Show Us Your Tips by OPI. Now this polish, I've always wanted to love. Like, look in the bottle. It's so beautiful. It's that soft kind of periwinkle purple, and it's got all that beautiful silvery shimmer. But then on the nails, it always just fell flat, and I would wear 3 coats to try to, amp it up. And I never loved this. And so I was going to declutter it, but again, I was playing with my nail wheels, and I was like, you know what? Let me put some matching undies underneath, and I put these two together, and this combination was so beautiful, you guys. I loved it so much. This was able to get more opaque, and those shimmers were able to really stand out. And it was so pretty. I really, really enjoyed this combination. And then on my toenails, I wore Orly's So Fly. Oh, this is a fun polish, you guys. So bright, neon green, beautiful formula. Orly's neons are so good, and their formula is so good. They do impeccable neons, so good, bright and fun. Okay, and then I did another combo that was a surprise. So I wore Zoya's Wednesday. I've been wanting to wear this since I did my Zoya video. I talked about how this used to be an old favorite, but I just haven't worn it in so long. This is a really beautiful, dusty, like pale aqua cream. And then I was going to declutter this Unicorn Sparkle by LA Colors in the shade Sugar Snowflake. I don't remember what I wore this on last year. I did some kind of combo with this last year, and I did not like it. And so I was going to declutter this. And then I was, coming up with combos and playing with, my polishes on my nail wheels. And for some reason, I just started putting this over other polishes. And every polish that I put this on was gorgeous. I put it over black. I put it over pinks. I put it over something else. I don't know. And then when I put it over this, I loved it. So this was my favorite combination of all the things that I put this over. And I don't know why I was going to get rid of this. I don't know what I was thinking of. But this combination was so beautiful, you guys. I loved it. So, so gorgeous. Okay, and then I wore for fall, what's it called? Fab Fall Friday, I think, something like that. The tag that's going around. On Fridays, we wear fall polishes. I wore Essie's The Espressi. Don't Hate Curate. So good. These Espressis, I picked up a few from CVS with my 40% off coupons. So good. Such a nice formula. And then on top, I wore this Cozy Sweater. Yeah, Cozy Sweater by Night Owl. Beautiful mustard. All those gorgeous flakies. And these two together was so good, you guys. It was just this really beautiful, like creamy peanut butter concoction. It was so good, you guys. I love this one so much. So beautiful. I definitely wore this, I think, into the weekend. I didn't wear it just for that Friday. And then on my toes, I wore Essie's Baguette Minot. Yeah, Baguette Minot, which I just picked up. This has been on my wish list for a couple years, and I finally picked it up. Really nice. I love this polish. Beautiful formula, really nice polish. Okay, and then I wore another combo that surprised me so much, you guys. I was not expecting to love this. I wore Zoya's Rooney, which I was saying in my Zoya video that I really just don't wear this shade of pink. I like softer pinks and I like deeper pinks, like bright, fun pinks, but I rarely ever wear like mid-tone pinks, Barbie pinks, bubblegum pinks. So I wanted to give this a try. I wanted to, you know, get some use out of this. I wanted to find a way to love this. And then I wore Cadence, their pink scattered hollow on top. You guys, oh my goodness, this combination was so gorgeous. I could not stop looking at my nails. I definitely wore this, I want to say 5 days. So a lot of times on my Instagram, when I go 5 days in between posts, I'm not actually wearing that manicure for 5 days. A lot of times my manicures last for like 2 days, and then, you know, they start getting tip wear, or they chip, you know, because of work and washing my hands all the time. And I don't like that. So I will take the polish off, but then I don't always have time to put something new on, or, you know, it's late at night and I don't have time to take pictures, and so I don't bother doing my nails, whatever. So I end up having naked nails for like 2 or 3 days. But this time I actually wore this manicure for 5 days. That's how much I loved it. So beautiful. I really love this. Okay, and the next one, I loved this one as well. This combo was so good, you guys. So I wore OPI's Rich Girls and Po Boys. And then on top, I wore one coat of J. Rain Nocturnally Navi. So you would not think that this would make a good combination, because this is very purple and this is blue. But when I was swatching this, I remember when I was doing my swatch pictures last year, when I did the first coat, I don't think you can even really, you're not really going to see it, but there's like a soft blue, because it's an opaque purple, but when it's very jelly, so it's very sheer, it takes several coats, like I would say 3 coats if you really want to get this opaque for this color. When you do the first coat, it's very sheer and jelly, and it's got a very blue base. So I was very curious as to how that blue would look over a blue, like if I just did it sheer. This was stunning, you guys. And actually, the look was very similar to how I want this to look, with the blue, the same similar blue base. And then although this is more like a pinky shimmer and this is definitely more purple, the combination of this kind of gave me the same feel of this, but on steroids. So that's why I'm definitely going to get rid of this, because if I ever am in the mood for something similar to this, I would definitely wear this again, because this was so gorgeous, you guys. And if you ever want to see more pictures and polish in motion videos, check out my Instagram. I'll link it below, because I always post pictures and videos of what I wear. Okay, and then I wore, it was another Fab Fall Friday, I think that's what it's called. Manicentric. Who else has it? Gotta Love Polish and Carolina from Gotta Love Polish. And there's a third one. I don't recall offhand. The 3 of them kind of created Fab Fall Friday. Okay, so the next one I wore, another combo. So I wore, on alternating nails on both hands, I wore 90 Corn Maze, which is a really pretty yellow hollow, which I really honestly never wear, but I wanted to get some use out of this. And then I wore different dimensions Let Your Gourd Down, a really nice pumpkin gourd hollow. And then on top of each nail, as a topper, I wore Nail Soup by Fair Maiden. This polish is so gorgeous, you guys. I wore this last year when I got it. I wore it as an accent nail, an opaque accent nail, and I've been itching to wear it as a topper since then. And I've, assumed that I was gonna have to wait till fall to wear this again, but now we have this really fun, Fab Fall Friday, and so I got to wear this. It was so gorgeous, you guys. This polish is everything. Look at this. Look how gorgeous that is. It's just so, so pretty. It's fall in a bottle. It's orange, it's yellow, it's green. It's so beautiful, and it looked so good over this. So initially when I did this, I did one coat, and I wasn't satisfied, and then I ended up doing two, and I was like, okay, that's pretty. That's pretty. Let me do a third. And I did a third coat, and it wasn't opaque, but it wasn't a thick opaque, because I was doing it kind of sparsely, but it was enough to oomph up. You know, you could actually see it. It was so beautiful, you guys. I love this combination. Okay, and then I wore Emily Damali sample 1366. I got this in my polish swap from Olga. So beautiful, you guys. Look at that. It's a really pretty shade of blue. I'm trying to get more into blues. And all that gorgeous sparkle. This polish was so sparkly, you guys. I wore this right before I was getting ready for work. I put this on my nails, and then all at work, driving to work, I just kept looking at my nails. It was so pretty, so sparkly, so fun. Look at that. So, so pretty. And this would look so beautiful, like at the pool. It would be so pretty with the sparkling and then the water. Okay, and then I wore China Glaze Papa Don't Peach, which is a textured polish. I've had this sitting. I have a bucket of polishes that I've been wanting to, like combinations that I've been wanting to wear, and I was trying to figure out what to wear this with, because I really wanted to wear this. I didn't necessarily want to wear this as a combo, but I was wanting to wear this because I haven't worn this in so long. I think I've only really worn this once or twice, but it's a really beautiful bright peach, then has that gorgeous gold shimmer, and then it dries textured, but that gold shimmer never pops enough. So then when I was preparing for my declutter, I had OPI's Golden Eye, and I was going back and forth. I was going to declutter this, but I was like, no, because it was such a lemming before I finally got it, and I don't love this polish. I don't like it opaque, and I never thought to wear this as a topper because it's an opaque polish. The first time I wore this when I first got it, I wasn't really into like combinations and toppers. I was just doing the accent nails. And so I've never loved this polish. And then I was going to declutter, and I didn't want to declutter it. And for some reason it popped in my head, let me try wearing it over this. And so I did it on my nail wheels, and it was perfect, you guys. One sheer coat of this over this, because it's kind of similar gold tones, but one sheer coat over this basically just added sparkle to this, which was already here. So it wasn't like I was completely changing the polish. I just made it more sparkly. And this was so pretty. It was so fun. And then I did a glossy top coat. I didn't wear it matte because this dries matte and textured. But so, so pretty. I'm so glad that I finally have a way to wear this. And I'm going to try wearing this over other combinations as well, using it as a sheer topper. Okay, and then the final polish I wore on my toes. And this is Rainbow Bright. It's a Franken that I made from Native War Paint. So the original polish it was this blue base, but it was a lot lighter. And then it had this pink shimmer running through it. Let me see if you can, at angles, you can kind of still see this there. See that purple flash? But that purple flash was never apparent on the nails. So I never loved this polish because you couldn't see that flash. It was basically just a blue cream. And then when I was doing my Frankens last year, I decided to Franken this, and I added just a ton. Hi, lady. I added a ton of just glitters, basically. And it's really pretty in the bottle. You see all that gorgeous glitter. You can see that shimmer. It's so, so pretty in the bottle. And then I wore this on my toenails. You guys, oh my God. I hated this so much. First of all that beautiful shimmer, you couldn't see at all. You couldn't see that shimmer. You couldn't see the glitter, nothing. And then, so it was basically just a blue cream. And this was so gritty and textured, and I didn't realize it. I put my, glossy top coat on top because I, put top coat on my toenails too. And then I went to bed later that night, and my nails kept catching on my blanket. And when I would get up and put my slippers on, it kept catching on my slippers. This was so gritty and textured that the next morning, as soon as I woke up, I had to take this off my nails. It was horrible. I hated it. So definitely decluttering this. It's so pretty in the bottle, but I hate it on the nails. I said that was everything, you guys. I wore a lot of Pahlishes. I think standout ones, I mean, this was such a good month, you guys. I mean, I loved this. I loved this. I loved this. I loved these. I mean, the whole month was just so good. I loved these. Basically, every combo I did, you guys, I loved. All right, guys, that was everything. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.